Hello there. I want to help you understand some basic statistics useful for essential skills work samples. So the things that I want to focus on in this video are helping you being able to compute the probabilities of independent events, and also to understand that the events A and B are independent and occur together as the product of their probabilities. Remember, product means multiplication. So we'll start with a simple example here, okay? Let's say I had a bag of poker chips, okay? Let's say I had a bunch of poker chips like so, okay? And so what I might ask is I might take these poker chips, I might put them in a bag, and I might ask you to tell me what is the probability that if I were to reach into the bag and draw out one of the poker chips, what is the probability it is of a certain color? So looking at the poker chips here, for example, let's imagine that they're in the bag and we can't see them, and we're reaching in, ooh, there's my hairy arm, and we grab one of the poker chips. Okay, I grabbed a red one. Now, what was the probability of me grabbing a red one? Well, probability is always going to be the part over the whole. Okay, so when I'm looking at this, I need to figure out what part are red ones and what is the whole number. So I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reds, right? So I have 7 reds. Let's see, where should I put this? Let's slide this. So I have 7 reds out of a possible 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have a 7 in 11 probability of pulling out a red. Likewise, for blue, I have a 1, 2, 3 out of 11 probability. And for the white, there's only 1, so a 1 in 11 probability. Those are my probabilities of each of these poker chips, if I were to put them in a bag and pull them out. Now, let's imagine I have these poker chips, and I put them in the bag, and I want to pull out the same one twice, okay? What are the odds that I'm able to pull out a red one twice? Okay, I'm able to reach in, pull out a red one, I did it. Put it back in, and then reach in, not looking. Ooh, I pulled out a red one, naturally. It's exactly what I wanted to do. So what were the odds of that happening? What are the odds of me grabbing a red one first and then putting it back in and pulling out a second time? Well, the odds of it happening the first time is 7 out of 11. And then the odds of it happening the second time is still 7 out of 11. That second draw, there's 7 red poker chips out of 11. So to find out what the probability of doing it twice in a row, it's the product of their probabilities. So this has to be the product of 7 times 7 and 11 times 11, right? This is 7 times 7 over 11 times 11, which is, stay with me, 49 over 121. So I had a 49 and 121 chance of being able to pulling red. Likewise, what are my probabilities of pulling blue? Let's see if I can do it. No. Only got a 3 in 11 shot. I'm going to have to do this 11 times. No. Much harder. Still no. Dang it. I'm going to cheat. I pulled a blue, right? So pulling a blue is significantly more challenging, right? Pulling a blue, that would be 3 in 11 times 3 in 11, or 9 out of 121, right? And look at these numbers, compare these numbers. A 9 in 121 versus 49 in 121. Let's think about those as percentages, right? 49 divided by 121, I had a 40% chance, okay? Technically a 40.50% chance, if I round to 2 decimal places, of being able to go red. Not the most likely, it was a 59.5% chance that I wouldn't, but closer to even. Then let's look at 9 divided by 121. 9 divided by 121 is a 7.44% chance. Okay, Now, the difference between a 40% chance and a 7% chance are very significant. And it shows it in the size of our fraction. The larger our fraction, the more likely it was to occur. All right. So hopefully from this video, you can see you'll be able to calculate the probabilities of an individual event occurring. So that compute the probabilities. That's the part over the whole. And then also understand that the events A and B are independent and occur as the product of their probabilities. If we're looking to pull a red and then pull a red and then pull a blue or pull a blue, we have to multiply those probabilities occurring for us to be able to figure out what the overall probability is. All right, I hope that helps you.